Hey there. We're down here just burning off some stuff, getting in the evening, but the birds are really talking to each other over here. If anybody can hear the birds and tell me what that bird is, leave it in a comment. I have not learned my birds, so but this is Joe Cox, Life Made Simple, getting you through this narcissistic world. So a lot of people have just said, Joe, just tell us your experience and what, some things that happened to you and how you felt about it. So I will tell you one thing that my mother, narcissistic mother, would do. When I left home at 16, and it's really sad because my grandmother was trying to give me a place to live after being around in that toxic world of my mother's, and my mother would call over there and she would just go off on my grandmother. I didn't even realize the impact of that and how much she did it until much later in life. I just I'm as a kid, but now I have, you hear that? You hear it? What kind of bird is that? So I didn't really understand it, didn't really appreciate it. Now I give so much gratitude for my grandmother for even allowing me to come over and stay with her. There's a lot of people that would have just, I've got a yellow jacket flying around me now. I've got a lot of people that just wouldn't even have anything, would just send me back and say, go back home. I can't tolerate this. But she is the only person I felt in my life at that time that, looking back, that ever had my back, that ever protected me, that tried to defend me. I didn't even realize to what extent until I got older. And so now I've learned to try to have more gratitude for things in the present than I used to have that I wasn't aware of. My mother would call over there and tell my grandmother that that's hell's den, and it's everybody's going to hell in the house, and it's just nothing but wickedness, and I mean just all over the place. And I'm sitting there thinking, why is it so much calmer here than it was at your house? So this is before I understood narcissism. This is before I understood projection. This is before I understood everything in my life. Nothing made sense my first 16 years, and really nothing made sense the first 50 years, because the way I thought people should treat each other and the way I saw was incredibly different. My mother would also call other people. She called her own mother and would blast her out at times. She basically would attack all these people and not even, and that's what blew my mind, is calling her own mother that tried to give her the best life possible. Had Christmas every year and had a get together and went over to see her and did things for her. She had a horrible childhood. So did her mother. Instead of being grateful for her mother for trying to understand and helping her, my mother lacked appreciation and gratitude for anything that she had. All she could do was see what she didn't have. And everybody else was causing all of her hell. We know today that the only hell that she was living in is the world that she created, because she had kids that wanted to be loved, that wanted to love her. My brother, Richard, that passed away, he was a very soft person. He was a tough guy, but at the same time, he had a big heart. And I think that really played a toll on him, because that's why him and my grandmother were really close. They had very similar personalities, and they meshed very well. And that's why when he passed away, we buried him right next to my grandmother. For those that don't know, he passed away from alcoholism at 29 years old. So what is the takeaway from this video, Joe? Wanted to let you know that be aware of everything that's around you and how people behave, whether it's a parent, whether it's mother, father, uncle. Nobody should mistreat you. Nobody should be mistreating the people that are trying to take care of you. If any of you have stories that Somebody else is trying to take care of you because a parent does it, and then the parent wants to attack the person trying to take care of you. They're trying to punish the very person for taking care of you. That's how much evil they have directed towards you. That's sad. I used to take it very personal. I don't take it personal at all anymore. My mother can say whatever she wants. It does hurt my feelings, and I sit there and have to process it for a minute, but I know how to process it. And it's like, why does it? She's 76 years old or something like that now. 75. My mother was only 16 when she had me, and I gave her a free pass for a while. But you know what? I know a lot of other mothers that were single mothers, young, and still took good care of their children. There was never a reason to have malicious attacks on your own children. That is never acceptable. If there's no other takeaway from this that you get, there's never, ever a reason for a parent to attack a child, any child for that matter, especially their own. From Life Made Simple, hopefully that's a good thought for the day. I wish you nothing but love and blessings. And know you're an amazing human being. And we're here to answer your questions to help you get through this thing called life. We're here in Earth School. Look for your lesson every day. And know that I have very much gratitude for you guys watching and subscribing. From my heart to yours, I wish you nothing but blessings. Bye-bye.